I guess we will just build it on water level and then build some lily pad paths or something else here. So or rather figure everything out later. So let's just start like this. And we have a way too full inventory. That is annoying. Okay, so is the height there correct? I guess it is. So it's the start piston, and then 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 4 blocks. On the 4th block there's the next one. So to which side do we build it? I think we will put the... I got arguments for both sides. On which side should I put the fences? I think I will put the fences on... let's throw that away. On this side here. Like that. I think that's fine. So I should put the button down somehow. How about here for a start? So oops, why did I break that already? We need blocks there and there. So let's put the button here that we can trigger it. And then we also got a bit more of inventory space. Maybe we can save a few of the snow down here. Yes, I get it, I'm drowning. You can stop now. So yeah, we can use, I think there isn't anything at the moment besides fences which we can use here. If we want to use pressure plates, there's of course the way that you use tripwire instead. Then you could use other things. But with the tripwire you have the problem that it's hard. Well, actually you could just use sideways tripwire. Yeah, you could just use tripwire. So fence, gap, fence, and then on top of that we got the next piston, which then would probably be somewhere over here. I guess we will just stack up with slam blocks while building. Almost. Actually, this piston needs to be 1 block higher, and there's 1 piston down here. And then we got a fence here, and the pressure plate. And oops. And gap in the fences. Wow, it's so dark here. We should integrate light into the elevator. And we should get rid of a few things. So okay, Well, at least a redstone torch. Better than no light. But we definitely need to integrate light into it because of mob spawning. So, however, now that should be correct already, yeah. So it goes that far up. Where could we integrate light? I mean, we could put a redstone lamp here. Could put a torch down here every time. Yeah, I don't look like torches that much, so. I guess we could put a redstone lamp here. It will at most flicker for a short moment. Guess that could work. Let's get up there and sort our inventory. Use glowstone instead of a half slab. That is a really smart idea. Luckily I have a stack of glowstone up there. I will do that. Panda, this may come as a shock to you, but I think you are obsessed with snow. What? No. Be careful, I think you end up right below creepers. Yeah, it might be that we have creepers up there. But the spawn chances should be low, though. Maybe not. What farm did you use to get 111 levels? The quad spawner skeleton farm. That is the XP farm I use most lately. Just go in there AFK sometime and then throw a potion into the skeletons. It's really really nice. Okay, save on this side. Save on this side. Looks good, so we can dive into the chests. So, glowstone, and let's get rid of some slime blocks, get rid of some half slabs. That was just from the farm, but it scared me. Get rid of the water bucket, take also one of these, and get rid of a bit of that. That should do. We can still get more later. Okay, yeah, that's better not land on blocks there. Spot here, how many arrows are there? Well, not that many, just 10 or so, they despawn all the time. Yeah, I get it, I'm drowning. Yucks. So, I want to try... So for now we just have our button here. I want to try what happens if I place a redstone lamp there. Because that would fit the design better. It actually never turns off because of the delay, so we can use redstone lamps. We used redstone lamps up there, so I would want to stay in the pattern, so we will not use the glowstone. And yeah, now we got more than enough light here. And we just need to keep going with the pattern. So we got piston here, then air, fence. That's the other way around because it's a starting point. So we would need 2 more fences on top of here. And then a pressure plate again. If I'm not mistaken. Can we get up there with the elevator? Yep, we can. So now we need... I need to change my inventory a bit so that we got everything ready here. The pressure plate is not blocking us from building anything. Well, I guess doesn't help. Glowstone instead of the half slab would have been really nice, but actually it makes it look less bulky. Let's do that. Even though we don't stay quite in our design then, but here, that's less bulky, that's nice. So Also shouldn't need the shovel often, so we can do this, this, and this. Go down here, remove all these blocks. Where was the block that we had falling down earlier? I think it was just a slab then, okay. One moment, I will read the chat again in a second. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, the fences on top are missing. So, gap fence. Is there just the blocks on top? Yeah, I think it's just the blocks on top. Oh yeah, we actually need the shovel, so we need to find a different spot for the pistons. Yeah, it looks like it works so far. Yeah, now we just continue the pattern, and then afterwards we can still try to make it look nicer. We could also use glowstone all the way here instead of snow, or half slabs or so, but I mean, with half slabs it would look nice because it makes this whole thing like, then we would have another block in there which would make it look a bit weird, but I like to keep it as light as possible. Has anyone got a YouTube channel for teaching redstone? I don't know any good redstone teaching channel off my head. You can't use the in 1.9 the glow rods as fence because you can put pressure plates on top of there. But if you want to learn redstone, just looking at other people's builds and trying to understand them and try around with it. Just you don't need to know anything about redstone. Just put it down and see what happens, and you will slowly figure stuff out. And if you can get it going alone, then just look at what other people build and try to understand what's going on there and try to rebuild them. Like try to build simple stuff, of course, at the beginning. But yeah, that would be my approach. There probably is also redstone channels which explain the basics, but I don't know any yet at the moment. So just Google for it, I guess. Yeah, someone pointed just out that I place it right below the drop shaft and that I should place it different. You're right, but I like to have it centered. We will figure out, like, I just built myself another problem that we need to solve when we are up there. That's how you create problems if you don't have enough. So it's 3 fences. Yeah, I mean, we can actually remove this one fence out of there. So, yeah, then it gets really nice pattern. Besides down here, because I mean, we can remove this one, then it is also in the pattern, sort of. So, so every second, well, actually, it's not really in the pattern. It's it's sort of, but it's fence, air, air, fence, air, fence, air, air, fence, air. I guess we keep the fences minimal in it. So here would be air again, then fence again, then air again. No, wait. Then pressure plate here again, right? Not quite in the pattern yet. Pressure plate, air, air, fence, air, fence. Pressure plate. Well, actually, pressure plate, air, just one air, but pressure plate, air, fence, pressure plate. Okay, let's try to follow that pattern and just build that up. That will make the rest easier, I hope. So, we can go over here. So, we need pressure blades. Pressure blade, air, fence, air, pressure blade, air, fence, air, pressure blade. That's the pattern, right? So, pressure blade, air, fence, air, pressure blade, air, fence, air, pressure blade. Air, fence, air, pressure plate. Okay, let's start building down there. And my mouse spazzed again. So here we go. Kicked off. Okay, let's pick up all these things. Okay, and well, we should have already placed things, but now we don't need fences in the inventory anymore and can just go zap zap. We don't need pressure plate, so we can take that in there instead. Zap. Can I get up there with the elevator? Really nice. So, redstone, redstone, redstone. No, actually we'll need the slime block, so shovel out of it for the slime block. Zap. Slime block. Now I can get on top of there. Place this against the redstone. That's not ideal because placing stuff against redstone is just tedious. Place that piston there and that torch there. And just replace that torch to fix it. And that's how we get to the next layer. Perfect! So we know how we build now. Well, actually the getting to the next layer won't work like that. But in general that's how we can build. Oh, actually it works. That's a bit surprising because I thought we would get caught by the block here. But apparently we can get around that. Nice. Is there any better way than aiming the block weirdly? I guess we will stick to it now. It's not too hard. Yeah, maybe I should first place the blocks there. There we go. That works actually quite nice. If you would build it in creative, you would not have such a nice way of building it afterwards. I mean, we need the fences stacked up before, but that's okay in my opinion. Next blocks there. Oops. Next level. And shoop. Okay, now I want to see the whole thing working for once. Oops. Okay, perfect. The lowest one actually catches you, that you don't fly up again. And why didn't we go up at all? There we go. That is really nice. Yay. So cool. Let's just keep building that up, and next time we reach the end of the fences, we okay, I failed, and I almost killed myself with that fail. There we go. Well, now it's time to heal. So that's there. That not there. Now I need to get into the pattern again. And not the wrong order. We first want to place the torch and then the piston, otherwise we need to trigger the piston again, so it isn't in the wrong spot. Oh, and we will need to remove these blocks up there. So, okay, oops, let's try again. There we go. Okay, and now we need slime blocks, fences, and pressure plates again, and do the other part of the building, where we just go right here and stack up. Does this work in SMP? Yes, it does. I actually built it first on a server. If you get lag, you might sometimes glitch a bit, but you don't die in this elevator, so it's not too bad. Usually you don't die in it. Okay, now let's get into the pattern again. Air. That. Air. That. Hope the pattern is correct, but I think it is. One air block. That. Yeah, that's correct. I'm pretty sure. There. If I make a mistake at one spot here, then we will have to rebuild everything from there on. So that would be annoying. So let's better pay attention to what I'm doing. Zap, zap, zap. Zap, zap, zap. Just the thing that I haven't figured out yet is how to remove the ladder and this tower at the same time. Zap, zap, zap while going down. Zap, zap, zap. Zap, zap, zap. Yes, you need to say zap every time, otherwise the elevator won't work. Zap, zap, zap. I'm building an elevator to the record farm. See, that's a record up there. We decided after we built it that it's a record, and now we want to make it look more like a record some time. Yeah, that we built the elevator directly in the center of this thing might seem like I have terrible hindsight, but it really is. I thought of it and I thought, well, let's make it centered and figure out the rest of the problems later. That's yeah. I just want to have it directly below. That's just how I want to have it. Uptime? I think like 2 hours, 40 minutes or so. 2 hours, 50 minutes is probably. We started a bit late today. You didn't miss that much. We're just building an elevator. Well, we built this platform up there and yeah. But that's it. Poor shovel. Don't think it will be used for much more than this elevator anymore. Ooh, that looks like the moon. If you look up. Whoop, moon. Like the not square. Oops, and there we are. Now we can remove all this and should try to collect as much of the snow and things that now lie around everywhere. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things. Silence. I'm really concentrated picking up snowballs. Oh no, this spawn, it just disappeared. Oh well, I think we got most of it. The others are probably... Oh yeah, they're stuck up here. I see. Okay, let's get up there again. What? Please don't tell me it can fail. That was weird. I hope it doesn't do that often. That would suck, because it's still a long way to go. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we should have gone one block closer. That might change how well the thing behaves. Let's hope it works. We don't need U-shovel unless we misbuild. Zap, zap, zap. There we go. Okay, getting it started out of mid-air is a bit tricky sometimes. But from down here it should work pretty well, unless there's weird things going on. That's actually weird. Since when is it doing that? We are not at the end here yet, but it didn't... Does it work here? It does work. Oh, dang. We might want to build it one block closer to each other. We should finish this one and then try it from below. That's... I wouldn't like that, to have to rebuild it now. Because there was something that it was unstable when you built them too far out of away from each other, so that might really be what's going on here. So, okay, that didn't work at all. That's because I can glitch too far in the fence, I think. That seemed to work. Well, I guess this elevator is an experiment then, whether it is stable or not. Yep. There we go. Zap, zap. Zap, zap, zap. That looked smooth. Yeah, it might fail when it gets leg spikes or so, but I shouldn't get any leg spikes, so I don't know. I also didn't think of how to implement a ladder into this thing yet, because I like whenever I have an elevator to also have a ladder there in case the elevator breaks. Because elevators have this tendency to not work after updates. So, let's see. What's the name of the mob tower, please? Or it doesn't really have a name. It's a record farm. So When is the next Panda survival video coming out on YouTube? I don't know when I recorded it. It's really just recording that's left, but I'm not really that good at recording. Like, that's my least favorite part about YouTube, is actually doing videos. So yeah, as soon as I could motivate myself to record something again, there will be a video. So we are at the clouds already. Not too bad. It's a bit tricky to go upwards because I need to go out, then into the pressure plate, and then further out, and then back in again to get onto the next level. So yeah, need to be a bit careful there every time that I don't go out too far and go far enough in again, and don't go too far in again, because then I would get stuck there. So oops. So I just changed the pattern in which I build up, because I always kind of forget to place the snow on top of me. So I just moved it to a different spot in the pattern so I don't forget it anymore. Oops. I almost kicked myself out again. Let's try it again. And there we are going down. Oh man. So let's try that. That is really annoying. Doesn't work so stable. Oh, okay. Over here it makes sense that it doesn't work stable. But in the other cases, completely derped there because I changed the pattern. Yeah, but let's stay with the changed pattern. We first place these blocks and this one. I will just finish it, building it now anyways, and maybe change it up later again. I mean, it works, we got up here, but I know that it was way more stable when I built it last time, so probably I had lower distances between the pistons or so. And that was probably what was making the difference there then. Stay in this pattern. First the blocks. Zip, zip, zip. So, the glowstone in the last one was really nice indeed, yeah. That happens. Just scrolled over the wrong inventory slot. Probably because I got a bit out of sync because I started placing the blocks on top before. Nope. Nope. There we go. Oh, I messed up the pattern again. Okay. Whee! How fast is this elevator? I have no idea, but it's fast enough. Like, when it works, it's fast enough in my opinion. That is so funny. I mean, that just happens while building, really. But like this being kicked out of the elevator thing. Let's try that again. At least it should really happen, just happen while building. No, here it failed again. But it's not that the gaps are different, right? They have all the same distance. It's just that it sometimes fails. Ah, that's really annoying. We will see if it is too annoying when it fails all the time later. Yeah, maybe if it fails too often I will do creative tests and see if lowering the gap fixes it. Which, as I remember, it does. So... oh, wow, how did their third block and double third block? Oh. There we go. Up again. Zap. More snow. The glitchiness with the piston faces. I don't think that's the glitchiness here because we have slam blocks in front of them. I think it's just the exact positioning of the player which causes the trouble here. And yeah, that's something like that. Why don't you just use a timing-based elevator? Because this one is nice, simple to build, and I don't know, just like it. There's so many elevators I could use, it just that I wanted to try this one out. Zap, zap, zap. There is no video. Well, there's a stream video where we built this thing. Yes, that's what I'm planning, by the way. When we get to the top, like, move me to the side and shoot me up, and I would like to do it that the floor opens up, but I'm not sure how exactly we want to do that yet. And I don't think we will do that today. We'll just finish the elevator and then call it a night, because I'm getting tired, so... I'm back to the old pattern where I place these blocks last. I'm fearing that the elevator will be broken way too often. Yep, I'm at this point again where I forget to place the blocks on top. When I first made this elevator, it actually didn't work consistent at all because redstone torches were based on random ticks way too much. But that got fixed, luckily. So yeah, I don't even know. I think that was at 1.8. I think they fixed that in 1.8 then, maybe, or. Yeah, I guess they must have fixed it in 1.8. The elevator was built in a 1.8 snapshot, and then 1.8 must have been the fix. Zip. And piston here. Blocks there. And another piston, and I'm actually not sure if we can fit another one on top of here, because here we get extremely close to the top. Okay, that is actually, maybe we should put fences in here later on, because that's risky when you fall down and then move to the side here. Well, not fences, we should put full blocks, and that you can't walk this direction. On the other hand, this is single player, and if I'm stupid enough to walk in there like that, then so be it. Almost, can almost make it up. So, yeah, let's build one more up here. Not sure if it makes sense to build one more up there, but... Oops. We were almost kicked down again. But let's do it anyway. Oh no. I forgot to place another fence there. Whoa! Let's do that again. That's actually pretty awesome. How many blocks are between each fence post? It's let's see. It's pressure plate, air, fence, pressure plate, air, fence, pressure plate, air, fence, air. So it's always air, fence, air, pressure plate, air, fence, air, pressure plate, air, fence, air. That's the pattern here. That is so weird. It's like I'm glitching a bit too far over here, so I can't get into the fence on top. Okay, that failed. And it failed again. That's really annoying. I remember it more stable, so probably I built it slightly different. I guess with less space in between or so. I guess that needs fixing then. Whee, and there we go again. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Whoa, there's a lot of mobs around here. So, I guess, I mean, we can try it over here if we get to land without being attacked by too many mobs. So we will need to rebuild this thing. Oh, it actually looks pretty nice in the bricks there. Kind of working elevator. So let's see. Yeah, no. Maybe there's a little too many mobs around here. He's holding a block, isn't he? Put that block down. Oh, the amount of creepers around here. pushes me into the snow blocks? I don't think it does. I wouldn't get damage from being pushed into the snow blocks, would I? No, the rotor mod, I don't know if we will ever finish that. I kind of lost interest in the rotor mod after we figured that it probably won't be vanilla friendly at all. I hope some mobs are despawned now so we can try out stuff. Yeah, I think we need more or less space for the piston. I'm not sure. I think it would be less, but it might be true that we need actually more space. We can try out both now if it works with the little test design. I mean, you don't have to build it up higher, just see if it works at all with more or less space. And yeah, then try it out in creative at some point and replace this design. I mean, it wasn't too much work to build it up, so I guess we can just tear down again and rebuild a different one. But not today. So let's see. So we just took the first best distance here, which was this one, and that seemed to work. Now, what if we set the one down here a block lower? Then we have more distance. Let's see if that works at all. Okay, that works. That's nice. So it might be more space. And also, the alternative might be having less space. It actually more looked really good. I agree with that. Don't need that fence there. So yep, we might actually want more space in between there. Is this 1.8? Yes, it is. 1.8.7 at the moment. So, yeah, I think with the right spacing in between, this thing should work fine. At the moment it doesn't, so rebuilding at some point. But let's try to use it one more time anyways and then call it a night for today. I mean, we could also think of a way to make this re-entering easier. Whoa, not like this. Whoa, that was dangerous. And there we kicked out all the way. Hey, it worked all the way up. I was sneaking while using it. Maybe that has to do with it, who knows? What weird effects play in there. Okay, we weren't far enough back here. Okay, the reason why it failed now is because I took damage somewhere below and that threw me off far enough, I think. Well, actually, this time the damage boosted me, so much for that theory. Whee! It kind of works. Not perfectly, I admit, but that is so weird. I guess the fence pushed me up there. Or is it because I'm sneaking too fast? Let's try to build it at least in a way that we can get up here. I guess we will have it like this for now, so you can get up here and watch some mobs up here. And there it failed again. It's way too often. It's definitely not something we need to fix. Whoop. Yay! Hey, it worked all the way this time. So inconsistent. Oh, I sneaked. There goes the 111 levels. No oracle questions today. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.